better under Prime Healthcare, because they promised they're willing to do it, they're willing to expand the services. And that's what we're here about. We're here about making sure that each and every one of you stay, but we want to make sure we get some more people employed, because we're going to expand the services. And we want to bring up at this time the man who's been tirelessly working to help make sure that this happens. I know from the day that I met him and had a conversation with him, my life changed. And you all have the pleasure of working with him on a daily basis. So I know your lives have changed, and the people who are in the hospital, their lives have changed because of his dedication, because of his tenacity, and because of his desire to make sure that the healthcare system in the city of Newark, the county of Essex, does not become a monopoly, and that's Mr. Dave Ricci. Come on forward, Dave.
Wow. I wish I could live up to that, to those accolades. I had a whole bunch of things that I was going to say. I'm going to put them all aside to concentrate just on one thing. The councilwoman is correct about one thing. Because of the position that I have, I am in the forefront of all of the activity that goes on. Tonight we have another in our 5 series of town hall meetings sponsored by the mayor. I will be sitting on that panel again this evening in order to be able to advocate for everything that you do.
All right.
You heard a lot of thanks here today. The council has done a great job to support us. Essex County has done a great job in supporting us. I am overwhelmed by all of the community support, including the several clergymen who came a few weeks ago. It is mind-blowing to me that this institution could generate that kind of commitment from so many people, and it's because of what you do every day. The last thing I want to say, I'm not saying it'll be short, but the last thing I want to say is, even though I'm in the position that I'm in and I have to do some things that I may not personally feel I'm capable of doing, I don't have a choice. Just like you don't have a choice every day to come in, to stay committed, to stay positive, and to do what you do, and that's take care of the patients that we serve. For that, I thank you, but I'm going to thank you for something that I don't think I've thanked you for in the past. Being in the role I have, I may go alone, but I never feel alone. Why? I have all of you. So I want you to know that. And so it's easy for me to be on a dais and hear the malarkey or the rhetoric or whatever other word you want to use about how healthcare can be transformed through the closing of St. Michael's. That is the worst idea I have ever heard. And it doesn't follow anything logical from a public policy or a public health perspective. It limits the amount of choice the patients have. It limits choice for the physicians as to where they would like to practice. It limits your choice in where you might be able to work. And we will, no matter what the tactic is, and things will change as we have to change, we are never giving up the battle to get the state to approve the transaction with Prime, because we all deserve a future. Thank you.
Now, we have